Nice, and with Steven Broomhead, Chairman of Warrington Wolves, for our annual get-together to have a review on what happened last season and looking to the future. Big talking point at the moment in the town is the departure of your Chief Executive, Andy Catcliffe, after 15 years. It's going to be quite a different future for the club without Andy there.
Yeah, it'll be very different. Andy's done a really good job for the club over 15 years of sustained effort. Quite a lot of achievements. You remember he started when we were all at Wilderspool, and look where we've now come. Last year was a year of transition, but overall I think it was also a year of success. We didn't win any trophies, but we got to a semi-final, and we were 41 seconds away from beating Wigan to get to the grand final again. So it was a year of transition, but overall I would judge it to be a success.
But it's still going to be a year of transition, isn't it? I mean, there's other senior members of the squad moving on, in particular Michael Monaghan. He's going to be a hard act to follow. Yes,
I mean, it's all been planned. I mean, but certainly we've got the young player of the year and the man of steel as well, in Darryl Clark joining us. So that's a good replacement, I would imagine, for Michael Monaghan. And also, we're bringing in Ashton Sims and Gary Wheeler from St Helens. So again, there's whilst this transition, I don't think the transitions are as great as they were last year, and the culture of the club on the player side is very, very positive indeed as we enter the new season.
Now you say it was a successful season without silverware, but that's 2 years now without any silverware. Would you expect to go a third year without any silverware?
No. I mean, clearly the objective every year now is to win a piece of silver, if not both. When we first started these interviews, Gary, some 5 years ago, I was just talking to you about being in the top 4, indeed the top 6. But now we are expected to win trophies. The players expect to win trophies. Our business plan reflects the fact we are going to win trophies. So, we're building a club both at youth development side and for the professional players that's designed to win.
The structure of the game's changing as well, with relegation coming back into the frame. Are you in favour of that?
I would have preferred there to be a Super League of 10 rather than 12, actually, to make the game more competitive. What we're seeing is departure of players into rugby union. We're seeing the salary cap in Australia being 3.5 times what it is here in the UK. The weather's better in Australia. And I think the game itself probably needs to be more competitive. But am I in favour of promotion and relegation? Yes, I am. It adds another dimension to the game. But I think the game is going through a transition in itself, actually. The numbers of people attending the games overall is declining. Viewing numbers are actually going the other way. I think we probably need to think continuously about how we can make this game more competitive to attract more attention and more engagement from fans and people who want to play the game.
The fact that you've said that the numbers of people attending games is generally going down, but the viewing figures are going up, is that perhaps an indicator that there might be too much rugby league on television?
You'd have to ask Sky that. I mean, the Sky are very good supporters of rugby league. I don't think the Thursday games from a Warrington perspective have been particularly helpful because people are unable, particularly young kids, are unable to come to the games. Thursdays have been an experiment, but it's a phenomenon from Sky. Sky has an empty slot on a Thursday evening. It's interesting from their perspective. It's a winner, but from a Warrington club perspective, Thursday nights aren't particularly good news. People seem to prefer Sunday afternoons, which I do actually.
Well, that's historically when Warrington have always played. From what the feedback I get, a lot of people are frustrated because no matter whenever a fixture is set, it's never in stone because the TV just come and move it. So you could be playing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Happens a little bit with that in football, Gary, but I also have to say that it's part of the contract, the deal that was struck with Sky. Sky have been really good for the game of rugby league, but there is that issue, which I accept, and fans continuously complain to us about fixtures that move. It's not easy to plan your season out.
It's difficult for sponsors as well if they want to arrange corporate hospitality.
Certainly it is.
It must be frustrating as well that you took the gamble on expanding the ground and spending all that money on increasing the capacity to 15,000, and I don't think you've actually had a full capacity crowd in since you did it.
No, we were getting there in the World Cup, but certainly it was an investment for the future. We made investments to grow this club, not from from where we are now and into the future. And the fact we have that capacity, I think, is a good place to be.
Looking into your crystal ball then, Stephen, where do you see Warrington at the end of next season?
I see us certainly winning one trophy. It'll be a different type of Super League because, despite what I said about the 10, it will be more competitive, having gone from 14 to 12. I expect us to win one trophy. I would like us to win both trophies. And we have a squad, a team and a culture that will ensure that would happen.
What about 3 trophies? At League Leaders' Shield, is that not important? Or it's more to the point, it should be important.
Yeah, I mean, because the structure is different this time, winning the league is important. Being in the top 8 is the thing that everybody will aim for, because that's where the playoffs in a different format will take place. But as I say, winning 2 trophies is what our ambition is for next season.
Okay, Stephen, well, good luck with that.
And Gary, again, thanks for your support. Congratulations to Warrington Town who've put football back on the map in this town, which is really great. And thanks for being a critical friend of the club and myself for last season and many seasons before.
Okay, Stephen, thank you for your time.
All the best. Merry Christmas to all our fans.
Happy New Year.